Successful and unnatural.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the ATL. Once the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad, where the sound of that train horn can still be heard inside the magnificent Mercedes-Benz Stadium. The holiday season is upon us. We've got the gift of the NFL as we're underway here in Week 16. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Falcons now to get the football for the first time. And a look here at their signal caller. First carry now for Thompson. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Mahomes going to fire quickly to Worthy. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. And for the Falcons, 5 men in the secondary, now on third.
It's 3rd down.
When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Stewart. And he stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Hey, 15. Yellow.
They're going to try and throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. Well, looks like they'll move things around here. And again, it's Mahomes. And he drops this off to Thompson, complete. And he'll get it into enemy territory just across midfield at the 49. Here's a 2nd and 5. And he fires one incomplete. You talk about this Falcon defense. Against the pass, they're toward the middle of the league, number 15 in the NFL.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And?
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A big play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Chiefs have answered that early field goal to take a first-quarter lead.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Atlanta offense now ready to take over here as we grind toward the end of the season here, and they haven't had the season that they had hoped. So let me ask you to play GM. Where might they look to make some changes?
I think when you look into the upcoming draft, think hard about them drafting multiple offensive linemen. They've got to get stouter up front. And as a GM, it always tells me, Charles, this is a big boy league, and big people always end up winning games for you.
Now Penix. Throw left side complete. That's Brown. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when they do that.
And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And now it's 3rd and 4. This defense for the Chiefs, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week, because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
Well, he certainly thought he had a window to push that ball downfield, but as soon as he released the throw, the corner was there to slam that window shut.
And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. And he'll get credit for a punt inside the 20, not by much, but inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. The Chiefs with the football as we start the second quarter. As they get set to start their drive. With a 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Mahomes going to throw. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, following the play now, they're going to stop the clock here as a man is shaken up. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Mahomes now to throw. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trevon Diggs. And the Falcons are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. That throw, Charles, over the middle of the field, and a few too many bodies in there got picked.
That's a normal situation, too, isn't it? No matter how hard you try and spread the field sometimes, there's always going to be a traffic jam, it feels like, towards the middle. And if there's any type of a missed throw, or maybe the ball's tipped, or just too many bodies in the area, an interception can result.
Calling no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the 29-yard line.
Penix working out of the gun here. Oh, he dropped it. They were looking for him in the middle 3rd. He couldn't catch it. Now 3rd down. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10. And looking to throw, Penix. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. The Falcons send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. It's just a 30-yard punt that time, no return. And it's Chiefs football, 1st and 10. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here. Don't focus on the interception. Focus on what came before it and get back to it.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Got a man, it's Rodriguez. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. Now Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. A 9-yard pickup, just 1 yard away from 3 consecutive first down plays.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the 23-yard line.
That's into the hands of Worthy once again. They'll head out of bounds inside the 10. Mark it down at the 9.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down. 1st and goal, Kansas City.
Now Patrick going to change the play.
43, 15.
Now it's Mahomes again. He's into the secondary. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. From 8 yards out. And they are able to add on to their advantage. A CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Now the Falcons offense gets ready to head back onto the field. It's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. Here's Penix. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, third down. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third down, Penix from the gun. That is caught. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Well, they were in search of a short gain on third down, and they wind up nabbing over 20 yards.
First and 10 at the 36.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And the Chiefs are going to get him. He couldn't get rid of it. He takes a sack for a loss of 6 to bring up second down.
Tremendous read and reaction by the defensive tackle. And frankly, partner, it's not that often the DTs have that type of easy access back to the quarterback. Never bought the play action fake.
Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Second and 16. Looking to throw, Penix. Pass caught, it's Romeo Doubs. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They give it off here to the tight end. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
To the air, Penix. Now he's going to step up and run. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Michael Penix, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Falcons get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
Falcons 10.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20. The Chiefs going to go back on offense here late in this first half. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there, that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
Hey, 43.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Rodriguez. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24.
2nd and 6.
Now here's Mahomes. He finds his man, complete. It's Rodriguez. And he's had a lot of success throwing the ball here early. You see by the numbers, he's already up over 200 yards passing.
At the 49-yard line.
Here's Mahomes to throw. He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And quickly they get to the line.
Second and 10 at the Falcons' 49-yard line.
Yellow. Hey, Ripley.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Well, Mahomes can't get away, and down he goes. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
43.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. That's complete, left side to Worthy. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. All right, we'll bypass the halftime show in favor of returning to this late season game with the teams coming back from the locker rooms here a bit early. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Chiefs offensive unit as they'll have it to begin quarter number 3. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
He finds his man, complete. That's Rodriguez. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
A gain of 15. First down, Chiefs.
He'll drop to throw. That's caught right side by Worthy. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Another big play as they get 28 out of that one. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He'll get this complete to Worthy. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Second and a couple.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Mahomes gets it out quickly, and it's complete out wide. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. A good gain of 14 there, and it moves the chains. Line of scrimmage to 15. It's first and 10.
Hey, 43, 15. Easy.
Mahomes to throw once more. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the Chiefs are going to have a first and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. The numbers throwing the ball have been great. He's up over 300 yards now for the game. Now Mahomes going to shift him around.
43.
Oh, they're going to run a little pop pass here. All right, a great read by the secondary. They come up to stop that touch pass before it can even get back to the line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal. They come out with one back and 3 tight ends.
Yellow. Yellow, yellow. Hey, 43, 15.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. That's caught. Touchdown. It's the fullback. His first NFL reception goes for 6. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Butker is on target. And that makes it a 21-10 game. So that a 7-play, 80-yard drive. And it winds up with the Chiefs hitting pay dirt.
Harrison Butker to kick off 14.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here comes the Falcons offense. It's their first possession of the second half now. They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realize what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
From the 38 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Penix. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Just what they need, a lecture from me, but subpar offense is what helped get them into this spot. And now they're continuing the trend with incompletions. That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Operating from the gun, Penix. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
We often hear the phrase sure-handed tight ends, and he certainly fits into that category. Plus, he's got a quarterback who knows to look his way when they need a big pickup. And on this play, he finds him for the first down.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. Looking for London on the out route complete. Well, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. So now 1st and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Quick slant to Brown. A gain of 8 there on the play. And it'll be 2nd and a couple.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
They'll throw with Penix. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. Drake London, 29 yards. And the Falcons are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. The Falcons are going to leave the offense out there. They'll go for 2. They'll try and throw with Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he will get into the end zone to cut the lead down to a single point. I guess the coach looked at the 2-point cheat sheet, said go for it, get it to a 3-point game, and they did it.
Yeah, and sometimes you just throw out time of game. You don't worry about that. There's just a feel sometimes in making that call, and he felt good about what he had for a 2-point conversion, and now they're only down 3 and feeling great about themselves.
Out comes Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs offense. He really continues to pick apart this defense. Last drive, perfect, and it culminated in his 3rd touchdown pass.
As long as we've been doing this, how many times has a player in this type of a zone described the game as really slowed down?
Yep.
So right now, instead of warp speed, it's
snail's pace.
Oh, snail's pace for him, and he can do whatever he wants. Feels like he has all the time in the world to throw the ball, and his offensive line has been giving him that.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4. At the the 26-yard line.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. We're off to the fourth quarter here on Christmas Eve. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter.
Yellow, yellow.
Mahomes going to change things up. From the gun on third down, Mahomes. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a fourth down. Well done.
No, they're changing this at the line.
Attack, attack!
Mahomes going to go on fourth down. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Yellow. 15. Attack, attack! Hey, dribble it, dribble it.
Mahomes quickly complete out wide. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
First down. It's a gain of 20.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomped down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football.
Hey, 15, come back! Yellow, yellow!
And again, it's Mahomes. That's into the hands of Worthy. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. That catch, by the way, number 542 in his NFL career. That draws him level with Lance Allworth, who was a Hall of Famer with the Chargers back in the 60s and 70s.
Yeah, the man they called Bambi. So if you're in that type of territory, catch the same number of passes he caught, you know you're on your way to a big-time career. And just think, he's not through yet.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Throw left side complete. That's Thompson. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5. From the 5, second and 4.
At the Falcons' 5-yard line.
Shotgun handoff to Thompson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
Back at the 9-yard line.
15. Hey, 57. Hey, 57. Hey, yellow, hey, go going.
Mahomes now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. A great play there with an amazing diving catch. And the Chiefs get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a two-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
Butker now to add the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead.
Makes the score. Chiefs
That time, a 9-play drive. And it's capped off with a Kansas City touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Atlanta now coming out on the field. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2.
Yellow, yellow.
Thompson between the tackles. And they will finally get him down, but not before he takes this to the Falcons' 34. The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down.
Chiefs.
Yellow.
Again, a run to Thompson. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They give it here to Thompson. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Falcons going to use their third and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. Going for the knockout punch. They'll try and run. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Hand off to Thompson. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play, third and goal. Thompson. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Harrison Butker for the Chiefs field goal.
And the kick is good. So you wonder how this one might be remembered the next time these two teams meet. But until then, this game's over. So this one in the win column for Kansas City. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that fourth quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the fourth quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close, the way that you finish, that gets preached to you from the time you're playing Little League football all the way up through. And they closed them out with a big-time performance down the stretch.
So for Kansas City, the win will come too late to save a losing season, but they do move to 6-9 on the year. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to Mile High to take on the Broncos. Meanwhile, for Atlanta, they hit double digits in losses as they fall to 5-10. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. Thanks to our entire crew as well. We'll talk to you next time. So long, everybody.